Ahoy, Swabs! Captain Jeff the Pirate here at your disservice. And welcome to Captain Jeff Reviews and Questions Adventure Time. Now, last week, they had a whole slew of new episodes back to back to back. Alright, so for the next few episodes, I will be doing Adventure Time. Except for the last one, then after that it'll be back to normal. Alright. Now I gotta warn you, I waited a little bit to be doing these, so if you haven't watched them yet, I suggest you watch all of them. Because there'll be some spoilers here and there, especially for the final episode. And with that being said, let's get to this review. Alright, time for the next review. Okay, this episode will be titled Blank-Eyed Girl. Now, judging from the title card of this episode, I'm getting this very The Ring or Slenderman kind of vibe from it. And if you've seen the episode, you kind of have to agree with me. Let's see. Now, here's what. The Finn and Jake, it starts with them at a pizza place, which has been seen a few episodes ago. And they'd be listening to Starchy's unexplained mystery conspiracy theory radio show. And then Starchy is saying how something is happening. And Jake says that it is baloney. And I like this. Because, okay, this has happened in more than one show. Like, let's say you have a show where a character fights a ghost, or you have a character that travels through time, or you have a character that I don't know, climbs a mountain while beating up a UFO. So, let's say this happens in, like, some of those other shows. And then, at some point in an episode, a character will say that, this is ridiculous, this is nonsense. Or as Jake will say, baloney. And it's funny, Finn says, after all the stuff we've seen and done, how can you just dismiss this? Jake says, I have a line, and Starchy be me line. I just think it's funny how when a character who's done so much has to find something that is so ridiculous even they can't believe it. So they take the pizza to go, and it costs $200. Why is the pizza $200? What kind of pizza is it? It must be the best pizza in the world or something. Let's see. Now the question is, of course, how much of Starchy's information is baloney? Well, This information would be about the blank-eyed girl. Starchy says they've been appearing across kingdoms for many, many years. You see a reflection or something, you look, and it's not there. Meanwhile, Finn and Jake are spooked and they run home. And then they hear a scratching on the door. And Finn's like, it must be Ice King. And they open the door and, it's me, the blank-eyed girl. So, they decide to call the expert on the situation. So then Starchy asks, why did the blank-eyed girl pick Finn and Jake? It's just like one of those whole, if you read about it, see it, hear it, or whatever. Which, incidentally, if anyone else is listening to the show, like, why not the pizza guys or someone else? Anyway, so Starchy's like, okay, maybe it's offering off the vampire principle. You can only invite it inside. Well, it invites itself in. It just shows up inside the treehouse. Kind of like how they're doing a tribute to that, to the Stakes mini-series of Adventure Time, May I Come In? With Marceline. Yeah. So then anyway, they're like, okay, how do we get rid of it? Try offering it cream, it doesn't work. So then they're like, okay, play the clarinet. It hates the clarinet. So Jake forms a clarinet, and then suddenly there's another blank-eyed girl, and another. So now there's 6 blank-eyed girls all in the house. What is going on here? Let's see. So then they try something else, and Jake's like, that's it, Starchy, ye be full of baloney. So they decide to go to the SARS to figure out what's going on. They head to the library, and there they encounter Turtle Princess, who's dyed her hair black for some reason. Now they have a book about spooky stuff, but they ask her directly if they know anything about these blank-eyed girls, so which she looks up online, and finds that they've been around 5 years, same length of time as Starchy's show. So then they leave, and I'm like, wait, so you just look up the thing on the entire net, yet you have the spooky book right there, so you're just taking the internet's value at this? I I swear it's like Wikipedia or something, I swear. Arr. Anyway, they go back and the plan is just to act like everything is normal and hopefully that'll drive the spooky blank-eyed girls away. It doesn't work. And then it turns out, they take out the contact lenses. They're just regular girls. They take off their hair. Okay, they're bald. Then they unscrew their heads. And then they just turn into these slim-bodied creature things. Open a window, go out, fly outside, and then they're like, I don't know, dandelion seeds flying through the air. What's going on? What the junk just happened here? I thought this was a good episode. It was like dealing with a whole urban myth or legend, and like I said, definitely got the Slenderman and The Ring feel from this. I thought it was pretty good. A very good episode. And once again, I like the fact that how you have a character dealing with something that they've dealt with before, but they say it's baloney. So I give Blank-Eyed Girl a 1.5 up. Now I'm not sure if this was if there was any callback to any previous episodes involving the dandelion seeds or whatever, but it'd be a good episode. Check it out. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode. Until next time, thank you for watching Captain Jeff Review and Question Adventure Time. Until next time, thank you as always, and as always, arrgh.